So I haven't made a video in a long time. I tend to film when guided. So last week I was kind of sick with a cold and I got on my mat. You'll see I still have a little bit of it, but I'm hoping I'll shine through. But I got on my mat and this breath prayer came through for me, and I thought it was meaningful and powerful, and I thought we would work through it today. So we decided to join us. So basically we're going to weave this breath prayer throughout the practice. If you find you need to let it go and just focus on your breath or another mantra, let it be. But we're going to try to weave it through. I think working with a breath prayer or a mantra can really keep us grounded, particularly in this season as we move towards Advent. This is actually the first week of Advent, focusing on hope. So this mantra is more about health and holiness and wholeness, but maybe we'll weave in that element of hope as we flow through the practice. So I invite you to begin lying down on your back. And once you arrive, just find yourself in alternate rest pose. Your knees are bent. Maybe your knees fall a little towards each other, feet a little wider, just that place where you can let your low back settle. Maybe you place your hands on your belly, down by your sides, or maybe one hand on belly, one hand on heart, whatever speaks to you. Remember, this is your practice, so feel free to adjust it any way that serves you. But let's just start connecting to our breath here. As you inhale, really just feel the fullness of your breath, the fullness of your unique presence right here. As you exhale, just feel a falling away of anything that's not here on your mat. Just coming into your body, coming into your breath. When you're ready, set your arms down by your sides. You can just align your knees a little bit closer, pointing up towards sky, arms down by your sides. And we're going to introduce our breath prayer. So here we go. We're going to start, I'll just cue you with a little pelvic tilt and then just a little stretch and maybe subtle core work. So maybe the first one through, you just watch. But as you inhale, lift your belly. Fill yourself with health. I am healthy. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Press that belly down. I am holy. Next inhale, boy, if you have clearance, stretch your body long. I am healthy. And then exhale, either return here or you can hug in. Careful with that transition if you have any back issues. So we'll be repeating that a few times, and again, feel free to morph it in any way you like. We'll start here. And next inhale, lift belly into that pelvic tilt. I am healthy. Exhale, press that belly down, tuck the tail. I am holy. Inhale, stretch long. I am healthy. Exhale, I am whole. Set it down. So now that you know it, we'll flow through it a time or two, and maybe I'll cue you one more time, and then I'll let you kind of play with it a little bit. Inhale, lift belly, I am healthy. Exhale, reverse that pelvic tilt, I am holy. Inhale, stretch long, I am healthy. Exhale, I am whole. All right,
flow with it a time or two on your own. Again, feel free to linger in any particular shape. Try to move with your breath. Little body memory here, just let it flow. I am healthy. I am holy. I am healthy. I am whole. Do one more time through your way. Guided by your breath prayer. Whenever you land, either just rest or again do a little rock like I'm doing here, anything intuitive that would make your body feel a little bit more whole, a little bit more healthy. I tend to like little circles, feeling the whole of the body from the shoulder blades to the head to the pelvis, really just rooted and grounded right here. Then when you're ready, return to your starting position. And we'll bring in another flow. A little similar. You'll feel some connections. So inhale, reach your arms over your head, stretch your right leg long. Exhale, hug that knee in. So that's your I am, and this is your I am holy. Now, our healthy whole is going to be kind of linked together. We're going to take our knee across the body and just circle a little bit, bringing in a little stretch into the low back, into the hip. So here you're just thinking or breathing, I am healthy, I am whole. All right, come back to neutral. We'll do that on the other side. Inhale, arms long, left leg reaches. Exhale, right knee comes in. I am holy. I noticed as I was working through this practice that our holy always tends to come in with a little bit of a core engagement. Maybe coming back to that core belief that we actually are holy, but sometimes we forget. So coming back to your core beliefs, maybe weaving in a little hope. Okay, let's add the twist. So I am whole. I am healthy. Just circling a little bit, that knee crosses the body to the left. Breathing in, I am healthy. Breathing out, I am whole. Come back to your neutral. We'll do that one more time each side. Maybe we'll linger a little bit more. So inhale, reach arms up, right leg stretches. I am healthy. Exhale, left knee comes in. I am holy. Inhale, I am healthy as you circle across. I am whole. Maybe that left arm stretches out a little bit more into a T, and maybe we hold. Wiggle in a little bit more if you need to. Just hold that single knee down twist. Keep filling your lungs. Keep filling yourself with this breath prayer. Anytime you get distracted in the practice, even if I'm not cueing it, come back to your I am healthy. I am holy. I am healthy. I am whole. When you're ready, come back to your neutral. One more time, other side. Inhale, stretch long, left leg straightens. I am healthy. Exhale, right knee comes in. I am holy. And then cross the body. Inhaling, I am healthy. Exhaling, I am whole. That right arm might stretch out. Circling in a way that feels good to you. You might continue to circle. You might do a little shift and linger in your knee down twist. Keep filling your whole body with breath. Relax your upper body. Stay with that internal mantra, that breath prayer. Adjust that feeling that you are healthy, you are holy, and you are whole. When you're ready, come back to neutral. Ground yourself. Maybe give yourself one more nice hug. A little rock. A little sway in the head. What do you need here? And when you're ready, we're going to gently roll to either side. We're going to use our hands to press ourselves up. And we're going to find our way into our tabletop position. So getting there whatever way you can. We'll find our shoulders over our wrists, our knees as wide as our hips. And when you're ready, we'll move into our breath prayer again. Maybe to keep it more simple and really feel the healthy and the holy and the whole, we'll leave out the I am. I think I am statements are super, super powerful, but maybe we'll just leave them out just for brevity, but maybe they're still kind of there. So next inhale, drop belly, look forward, healthy. Exhale, round into your cat. Holy. Gaze at your own heart. Next inhale, cow, healthy. Exhale, arch into your cat, whole. Stay with your breath here. Feeling that fullness of your inhale, like a promise, a hope of health. And your exhale, full exhale, feel at your core how holy you are, how whole you are. And it really doesn't take any work, any performing. We're just simply recognizing our innate place as holy, as healthy and whole. Now, whenever that feels complete, maybe walk your hands forward a little bit. We'll add a little bit of movement, maybe add a little bit of lateral movement, trying to get into those side ribs. If you're recovering from a cold like me, getting into those lungs, those side ribs are really healthy. So next inhale, drop your hips a little bit to the left. We'll go with our healthy. Exhale, circle it around right back to your center, holy. Keep it going. Inhale, healthy, feel the stretch. Exhale, circle around a little bit of power, taking you back to your wholeness. And if you need to let go of the mantra, let it go and just be with your breath in your body. If you need that mantra like an anchor, stay with your healthy, you're holy, you're healthy, and you're whole. When you're ready, we'll take that in the other direction. So inhale, circle back to the right, healthy, circle around to the left, holy. You know it. Have your own experience here with your breath prayer. And when you feel ready, maybe you widen your knees, draw your toes together, sit back into your child's pose. Notice in this practice, I'm not doing a ton of cueing the physical postures, knowing that you probably have some familiarity, and just focus on your mantra and your breath. Really feel that fullness of your breath. Maybe in this gesture, you roll your palms up in this gesture of prayer. Setting down any expectations, any judgment, staying with your mantra, and maybe taking this posture as a gesture of hope in the coming of Jesus in this season. Whenever you're ready, come back to your tabletop, and we're going to transition for a few poses in standing. So you can tuck your toes. Maybe we stay with this flow just as we transition. So inhale, drop belly, healthy. Exhale, drop back into your child's pose or child's pose variation. Holy. Inhale up, healthy. Exhale, draw back whole into down dog. Keep that flowing. Drop knees. Inhale, lift heart, healthy. Exhale, holiness, holy surrendering. Inhale, healthy, full of hope. Exhale, downward facing dog, whole. Keep that going a time or two with your own breath. Really let the mantra, the breath prayer, and your breath be your guide. Next time you arrive at downward facing dog, maybe hold a pose. And no performing, just feeling just a little stretch. And no judgment, bend those knees as much as you need to. Feel yourself as whole. Even in this pose that we sometimes feel a little judgy about, just let it be. Let it be an offering. And when you're ready, mindfully walk your feet forward towards your hands. So we're in our forward fold at the top of our mat. Slowly rise up. And we'll find our way into our mountain pose. Hands wherever they feel guided to be. Could be on the belly, on the heart, could be by the sides. Close your eyes and tune inward to your body. Find the physical alignment. But also feel an alignment of healthiness, not just in your body, but in your mind, in your spirit. I was listening to a sermon recently, and the pastor talked about how the early churchgoers, like in the time of Acts, they stood the whole time in worship and in service, knowing that there was a physicality to their spirituality, which we wholly recognize as yogis that like to practice Christian yoga. So when you're ready, relax your arms and take our next little
movement flow. So we're going to inhale up, healthy. Exhale, hands in prayer, draw your core in a little bit, holy. Inhale, open those arms up, healthy. Maybe lift your gaze. Exhale, give yourself a little hug, maybe bend your knees, whole, feel your core. Keep that flowing. Inhale, healthy. Exhale, prayer hands, feel your core, holy. Inhale, open, healthy. Exhale, maybe cross the other arm, hug, whole. Keep it going with your own breath. Maybe you linger somewhere. Maybe you just continue to flow with the breath prayer. Next time, rise up, return to your heart. And we're going to take this into a half sun salutation. Just so I have room to wing out my arms, so I'm going to keep facing this way. So starting in your mountain, we're going to inhale up, healthy. Exhale, fold forward in reverence, holy. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your heart, healthy. Exhale, touch the earth, whole. Inhale, just rise up, feel the energy of your breath prayer. Take you back to your center. Try that a couple more times. I'll cue you one more time. Inhale, healthy. Exhale, fold, holy. Inhale, halfway lift, healthy, firm belly. Exhale, touch earth, whole. Rise up. Like spirit is moving you. Take that another time or two with your own breath. Again, feel free to linger, feel free to modify. Just keep your movement flowing with your breath prayer. Whenever that feels complete, just linger in your mountain. Again, linking up your physical body with your emotional and your spiritual body, with your emotional and spiritual health. Gonna make sure we're at the top of our mat, and we're gonna take maybe just one little modified sun salutation. So inhale up. Exhale, fold, your gesture holiness. Inhale, look up, your gesture of healthiness. Touch earth. And step back with your left foot. We'll land on that knee and mindfully rise up. So we're in our little lunge here. Find your core, tailbone dropping, belly strong. And maybe we'll take that same gesture that we did in our standing. So we'll inhale up, healthy. Exhale to the heart, feel your core, holy. Inhale, open, lift the heart, healthy. Exhale, whole. Drop those arms. You can flow a little bit with this. Inhale, healthy. Exhale, holy. Inhale, healthy. Exhale, whole. Try that again, a time or two your way. Next time, just find a place to linger. Maybe you're reaching up, gazing up. Maybe bringing in the hopefulness of the season. Gratitude for your health, well-being. Maybe take a twist before we finish. So left hand to the thigh, right hand tracks back. A couple variations. You could just stay here, or you could slide that left hand down, coming into your prayer hands if you feel so guided there. Keep breathing. Inhale, you're healthy. Exhaling, you're holy or you're whole. Even if you feel a little wobbly. When you're ready, mindfully come down to all fours. And we're going to lower onto our belly. Feet reaching back, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, healthy. Exhale, maybe you tap your forehead down, this gesture of holy surrender. Inhale, healthy. Exhale, whole. Stay with this a time or two. Feel free to modify. It's flowing in and out of your low cobra with your mantra. And maybe you feel guided to just rest. You stretch your arms forward. Remember how we started our practice, just stretching limb to limb on our back. You can stretch limb to limb here. Maybe you take your opposite elbows. Maybe you curl your heels in and windshield wiper your legs. Just a little rest, a little reset for that low back. And maybe you take a little holy pause. Resting your forehead down on your forearms. Breathing into the periphery of your body. Remembering your breath prayer. Small opportunity for stillness here. Whenever you're ready, take your hands back under your shoulders, press your body up, and we have a lunge to do on the other side. So right from just here, you can step your left leg forward, wiggle it forward if you need to, rise on up, find your alignment. And we'll take that flow on this side as well. So inhale, sweep your arms up, healthy. Exhale, hands to your heart, holy. Inhale, open up, healthy. Exhale, give yourself a hug, whole. Keep it flowing your way. And you can create a little play into this, opening into that right SOS. Keep it going. When you give yourself that hug, you have that opportunity to kind of draw the tailbone down, draw the belly in, nice little release. One more time, your way with your flow. Your breath prayer like an anchor. Reach up and hold. Full breath. Gazing up like we remember the quality of hope, the quality of health. Maybe that also means healthy boundaries. How could we create a little bit of boundaries in this season? And then take your twist your way. You can just take that right hand to the thigh, left hand tracking back behind you. Or you could come into your prayer twist on this side. Sliding that arm down, taking hands in prayer. Stay with your mantra. Inhale, long spine, healthy. Exhale, holy and whole. Whenever you're ready, mindfully walk down, left leg comes back, and just take a moment to rest in your child's pose. Using your breath prayer, your mantra as an anchor. Always recognizing the holiness within you that's always there like an anchor. Whenever you're ready, come back to your table. We're going to drop back into down dog just for transition, just a few more standing postures. So lift those hips up and back. Just take a good stretch. And mindfully walk the feet forward. Slowly roll your body up. Maybe you take that reach up. Healthy, you can feel that full body. Just pause for a minute. Feel that full body stretch. Lift your heart. And return back to your state of holiness, your state of wholeness. So from here, I'm going to step back with our right leg. We're going to come into a nice wide stance. So basically coming into a warrior two. So bend into that front knee and just find your alignment, shoulders over hips. Feel a little tucking at the tail, a little engagement in your core, your holiness. I love that. So often we think of the core as core work. How about we think of our core as holiness? We need to have that strong attachment to our God. All right, so we're going to radiate those arms out to the sides, warrior two. Just take a breath here. And we're going to go right into our little movement prayer. Reach that left hand up, open that left waist, healthy. And then tip it over, left hand to the side, or right hand up to the sky, extended side angle, holy. Look up. Inhale, reverse it, healthy. Exhale, come down, whole. like a dancing warrior. Feeling that dance between health, between holiness, between hopeful presence. When that feels complete, maybe lift your heart a little bit more in whatever shape you finished in. And then rise into your star pose. So feet nice and wide, arms radiating out. Maybe close your eyes. See if that mantra just breathes into your body. I'm healthy. I'm holy. Or simply, I am. I am lit enough with my spirituality to radiate hope in a sometimes hopeless world. One light at a time is all that is required. Feel your light, your health, your holiness. Drop the hands when you're ready. Turn the right toe out and prepare to just do this little sequence on the other side. So finding the edges of your warrior two, shoulders over the hips. Radiate those arms out. We are warriors. Jesus gives us just enough strength to provide his work. Next inhale, drop back hand, top hand lifts. Inhale. Healthy. Exhale, left hand reaches. Holy. Inhale up. Healthy. Exhale, left arm reaches. Whole. Stay with your breath. Stay with your breath prayer. When that feels complete, maybe hold either expression. Lift your gaze. And then come back to your star pose, toes pointed straight ahead, arms radiating out. Be the mantra, be health, be holy, be you. You are enough. You are fully lit. Take your hands to your hips. Maybe turn that left toe back to the top of the mat. Careful transition. Step yourself back to your mountain. Pause in your mountain. Again, hands wherever they feel guided. Remembering we stand. We are physically all in to our spiritual expression. Next inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Come back to your table. Maybe just sway your hips a little bit, side to side. And we're just going to come to lie back down onto our back. So getting there whatever way you can. And forget to mention a block or a pillow might be helpful for the practice. So if you need to pause and grab one, you can do that. Meet us back. We're going to come down onto our backs. Once you arrive,
might feel good to give yourself that hug. Remember body memory. What do these shapes mean? This is our wholeness. Maybe sit your feet down. Maybe stretch your body long here like a star. Body memory healthy. Come back to neutral. Let's just take our arms out into the T, take our feet a little wider, and just rinse or wipe your legs a little from side to side your way. And keep it really slow, staying with your mantra. I am healthy. I am holy. Or just let that mantra just kind of like take over for you. You don't need to say the words, you just know them. They are truth, they are your truth. Maybe you linger to one side. Maybe if you let your knees fall to the right nice and wide, maybe your right hand comes to your side ribs, left hand reaches up over you. Full breath. I am. Wave yourself over to the other side. And you might feel good embracing left hand to right ribs, right arm overhead. Maybe the fullest breath of your whole practice here. Your breath as a signature of the words that we expressed. Come back to neutral. Gather up your block. So we're going to close our practice in one of my favorite poses, and you can linger longer in your more traditional Shavasana. But we're going to take our block or our pillow, our legs are bent, sit the block or our pillow right underneath the low back. And you could just stay here in a supported bridge, very lovely, very nurturing for the front of the hips, for opening the heart, for reinforcing our mantra, our breath prayer. Or, if it feels good, you could reach your legs up towards the sky. If you had furniture nearby, you could take your legs up to the furniture or to the wall too. Some practices call this candlestick pose, so we could maybe just embody the candle, the light of hope. Let your arms be wherever they feel like guided, on the body, on the sides, over the head. Really deep breath. And visualizing your whole essence like a candle here. Bringing in the hope of Advent. The positive intentions that we set for ourselves for health, the recognition of our innate wholeness and holiness. Remember, if your legs get tired in this shape, if you chose it, you can come down. You can come down into a more traditional Shavasana, whatever you feel guided to do. Just stay with your full breath and that feeling tone of what we created in health and holiness. Please linger here, my friends, as long as you like to. Only if you're ready, you can just slowly meander out of the shape. Slowly, slowly.
Maybe placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Truly feeling the essence of who you are, of your power to create health, well-being, and wholeness. May you be the light of hope in this coming season, the light of holiness. Namaste.